taking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there's time to kill today. Then one day you find 20 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. Sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say. Home, home again. I like to be here when I can. When I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away across the field, tolling on the iron bell, calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic bell. Alright, what's up world? Richard Carver here on day 188 of sobriety after I spent 20 years of my life high. Thank you for tuning in. That's a little Time from Pink Floyd. We're going to go through a few songs tonight. It is 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time right now. And we'll see how many songs I make it through. But we're going to just push. We're just going to play some music tonight. Quick update would be that today I got up, Went up to Philadelphia, did my radio gig up there, filmed an incredible band and player, wild guitarist, very obviously a beautiful person on the inside too. This dude's got it going on, and that's all I can say right now until the release happens. But it was a great day with that, and came back, hit the grocery store. I hit Lowe's to get water because I have those big old water jugs, and I was out of water, and I hate being out of water. I'm a person that drinks a lot of watery things, whether it be juice type mixed drinks or hot chocolates or coffees, or whether I'm cooking. I always use the big jugs for everything. So I hate being out of water. I remember something being said like a great war could be fought over water, and I could see that someday, And I think isn't that the point of Mad Max and those things? I haven't really seen the new ones, and really I can't remember. But dystopian, that's like a dystopian trope. After that, once I got home, I needed to sleep, y'all. Oh my gosh, it was a long, very small amount of sleep night. No, it was a short night with a short amount of sleep. Not a long night. And a long day. So I got a great sleep. I really disconnected from this world and reality because I went deep into some dreams, and they were great. And now I'm here. I've been up for a little bit. My brain is still rolling, getting rolling. But I mean, I don't know if I want it rolling at 2:30 in the morning. And but it is. And we're going to do some music tonight. So that was Time from Pink Floyd. I think the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it down a notch. Might do Wild Horses or Golden Slumbers. I don't know which one I want to do first. Let's do Wild Horses just to chill it out some. And then we're going to do Golden Slumbers. Childhood living is easy to do. The things that you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. And I watched you suffer a dull ache and pain. Now you've decided to show me the same. No sweeping exit or off stage lines could make me feel better or treat you unkind. And wild horses couldn't drag me away. let's do some living after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses, we'll ride them someday. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday. We'll ride them someday. Alright, a little Wild Horses. We're going to go right in to, not sure how familiar you all are with Abbey Road, but special album in my life. I have a lot of really intense, wonderful memories surrounding Abbey Road. With my friend group from college, we spent a lot of time listening to the Beatles in my apartment in college, and I remember a particularly potent trip that we had while we just listened to this record, and it was a beautiful bonding experience, and still talked about to this day between all of us. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes, smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Boy, you're gonna carry that way a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that way celebrations, I break down. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Oh yeah, alright. Oh, you're gonna be in my dreams tonight. Oh, Ringo solo. Love you, 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 love And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. The end of Abbey Road is just so good. I mean, the whole album's so good. So good. The Beatles just ripened and ripened, got better and better. Love for the Beatles. Alright, so that was a little Golden Slumbers. To remember how that beginning intro goes of Across the Universe, because I forgot there was one. I've just been playing Across the Universe with the beginning chord parts. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my opened mind, possessing and caressing me. Jai Guru Deva Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 patches of broken light which dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Jai Guru Deva Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my opened ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless, undying love which shines around me like a million suns and calls me on and on across the universe. Jai Guru Deva Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jai Guru Deva. Jai Guru Deva. Jai Guru Deva. All right. Alright, let's look here. Clicking around on things maybe I shouldn't be doing while I'm streaming with the software, because I might cancel this or something. Go to live dashboard. Alright, I want to try this in real time here. Cool. Alright, so I updated the title. Hopefully that didn't end my stream. Alright, next song. Let's do I might do a reprise of the one from last night. I just did Tom's Diner last night. I kind of still have that in my head, so when I have a song in my head, I don't know about you guys, but I like to listen to it over and over. I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee. and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he's looking at the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who was coming. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they're kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk. Oh, I open up the paper, there's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me. And so I raise my head. Fun little song. Definitely check out Suzanne Vega's album that is off of. Again, I'm not sure the title of it, but it has that song Luca on it. It's a really pretty song, and a lot of other ones worth the listen. Yo, Lake Champagne up in the chat. What up, brother? It's going pretty good, man. Just practicing through some songs for this Friday's show that I'm playing right now, and really I'm just kind of practicing, loosening up, playing some of the ones that I might be playing there on Friday, some of the ones that I'm just into at the moment, you know. Like I probably won't play that last one at the show this Friday, but maybe I will. But how you been, man? I saw you in chat for a second last night at live band karaoke, man. I don't know if you heard me give you a shout out on there or not. But I will be trying out Take On Me, because I think that remember, this is like Wheel of Death that we are spinning there. The show is called Folkin' Around, and I will be one of the artists there playing, and there's like a wheel that I'll spin that will give me a random song choice of some sort from any decade or some other like categories, like protest song or something like that. Take On Me would be my 80s song, or another take on a pop song, you know. Oh man, thanks. Like that's right. I did also see a comment on our concert on Saturday. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for watching that. That was really cool of you to tune in, and thank you for saying that about my bass playing, brother. I really appreciate that. I don't even know if it's really me. It's all that bass. That bass, I love it so much. Oh my gosh, it's still. What did I get it? Less than a month ago now, and it's true love. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's a real special bass, that Carvin, and I'm just so blessed that I happened to sign on to Facebook, and there was like a notification like, hey, a bass might interest you in your area from the marketplace, because I've been looking at them, and it had just been listed, and by the amount of time he listed it, like within that 12-hour period, from when he listed it to when I met up with him the next morning, it was 12 hours. And it was just, I was so happy for it. But thank you for saying that, man. The band, It's All Good. They're wonderful. Actually, if you want, like, the guitarist for It's All Good is, like, really something else. He's like kind of got that X Factor it thing going on, man. He's really amazing. His name is Andre, Andrie, I imagine. Is that how you spell Andre? Andre with an IE? Or is it just the E, darn it? Now I'm wondering, let me see. No, EI. Andrei. And his last name is Radu, Radu. And just today, he put out his music video for the live recording of his new song called 606. That's those three numbers, 606. So if you give that a check out on YouTube, you can check my boy out, my boy Andre. And he's in studio recording that song. He just released it on June 6th, 606, you know. But real amazing player. He's something else sometimes, man. How's your music going, Lake? We got anything new coming on soon? And actually, I'll probably somehow, on maybe the next stream, pin a link to that video of his. And the drummer that's in that video is the drummer that fills in for us sometimes. The lead singer for It's All Good was actually playing drums for us on that Saturday show that you checked in. And he's like, drumming is like his thing. That's like one of his real amazing things that he does. But we had a crazy drummer that fills in, who's on Andre's song, Matt Cheney, I think it is. All right, so we're going to try Take On Me in a reimagined way. But it will be my 80s choice for the concert this Friday, or a reimagining of a pop song. Got it written down. Awesome, thanks, man. Check it out before I lay down. I'm working on my next record now. Posted a couple new tracks. If you got the time, maybe you could check one out. I was getting burnt out on the big synth, so it's more chill direction lately. I will definitely check it out. Anybody listening back to this or out there right now, Lake Champagne is a wonderful artist. Awesome music. He's got a YouTube page. Definitely recommend checking it out. Lake, if I don't have time tonight, I'm going to check it out tomorrow morning for sure. To check any new tracks that you're throwing out there, man. I always usually, when I get the notifications, I usually click on them and listen right away. But I love your stuff, man. And I'm excited that you're getting a new album going. Do you know the album title of this new album? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my pleasure, man. I love listening to them. And you can tell you have a lot of care in those, you know. And I love when there's like real human artistry and heart put into things, and I can tell you put your heart into those, and it comes through, and they sound good, man. They're catchy and good. I was really excited. I showed like one day Kate came over, and I was just like, yo, you got to check out Lake Champagne's stuff. It's actually really good. And we sat there and we clicked through a bunch of your songs together. All right, let's give this one a try. Talking away, oh, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm at odds and ends, but that's me. I'm stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay. And say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. And take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I am the things that you say. Was it a life for just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember, shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me, take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'll be gone in a day or two. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Lake says the new album is going to be called Lakeside 2. That's awesome. First EP was about a year and a half ago, or about a half a year ago, called Lakeside. So continuation of the slower, more chilled out stuff. I like that. I like things that are like part twos. I think that's cool. Lakeside 2. And thank you for saying that, Lake. So this one sounds good, just doing the acoustic on it. Thank you. I think it's such a strong, pretty melody of a song, so I'm really happy to do it on there. That I'll be gone in a day or two. All right. So that was a little Take on Me. I'm going to do maybe one or two more. I want to do a song I haven't done in a long time. We're going to try a little M83. Do you like M83, Lake? Are you still in chat, man? I really love M83, and I'm not sure if you ever spent any time with their catalog, but they have some incredible songs. And really down with them. Gosh, they've been around for so long now. I used to listen to them when I was in high school. That was when it was it was a duo, and I think they split up, and the one guy still decided to go as M83. So I think M83 is still just him, technically, with like a touring band now. Yeah, just the letter M and then the two numbers, 83. Wonderful. This song that I'm doing is called Solitude, that I'm going to do up next. it's just a great song. It really is. I think it's wonderful. But they are on the electronic side, so I'm going to be doing it on acoustic. But if you're interested, if the song sounds okay to you, or just if you wanted to check them out because I think they're worth a listen. All right, we'll give it a go. Some wild chords. Yeah, awesome. Lake says I'll write that down too. Sweet. Thanks for taking these suggestions, Lake. It's cool of you, man. Alright, we're gonna see how it goes. Because again, it's a wild one. But I got the guitar chords, so it should translate. Somewhere back in time, I left a part of me. I wanna see if you can try to bring it back to me. You gotta go where I cry, and taking all the tears, I wanna see if you can try to drink a little bit of me. Just a little lonely where I am. Take me back in time, I wanna see if you can smile, if I become a better man. I need you, now I know. Just give me one more time, I wanna try and be your friend, so we can beat the end. song when they do the swells, the digital swells. Wow, wow, wow! It is awesome, so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lake. Lake thought it was really great. Likes the chord progression and vocal melody. Yeah, thank you. I agree. They're really special, man. If you end up checking them out on Spotify, I would recommend two things to you real quick. Would be their album Hurry Up, We're Dreaming. The whole album is wild, but it has that really popular like what's it called? Midnight Children or something. It was kind of like a big hit for them. But then that song that I just did, it's called Solitude, and they have it on one of their albums, but it was like redone by it was like Felsman and Tiley or something like that. But yeah, Solitude, it's off of their album Junk, but it's the remix one that is like wild. But great band. Yeah, definitely check it out. So glad you liked it. That's awesome, man. Yeah, the chords, that's what I was saying. I was like, at certain points, they do some wild stuff. That it was all over the place, But I like it, They do it well. All right, let's do another one for the evening here. Let's do a Radiohead song. We'll do Climbing Up the Walls. I want to think about that while I'm playing this song, actually. I'll tell you, right off the top, it's going to have something in there from Pink Floyd and something in there from Joanna Newsom. But I'd love to see yours as well while I'm doing this song. I'll read through them and then talk on it right after for sure. The key to the lock in your house that keeps your toys in the basement. And if you get too far inside, you'll only see my reflection. It's always best with the covers up. I am the pig in the ice, and I cry out or hit the alarm. You know we're friends till we die, and either way you turn, I'll be there. Open up your skull, I'll be there. It's always best when the light is off. It's always better on the outside. sits up safe tonight. Shut the eyes in the cupboard. I've got the smell of a local man who's got the loneliest feeling that either way he turns, I'll be there. Open up your skull, I'll be there. Climbing up those walls. Oh, climbing up. Climbing up. Climbing up. Right. A little climbing up the walls by the radio over the heads. And look, we got Kate in the chat. Kate says, popped in from my slumber. Perfect time for Radiohead. That's right. That's right. Nice and easy, chillin' Radiohead. Either way it turns, I'll be there. Open up your skull, I'll be there. Climbing up the walls. Oh, love that song. All right, so Kate, I'm not sure if you can see any of the past chats in there. I hope that you can, but Lake just proposed such a hard question. He gave me an island question in a way. If you could have 5 records to listen to, what would you pick? Gosh, like, I don't know if I've ever said this with you or not, but I must preface this in saying I have my record collection is my baby. I love it so much. It's in that room there with that door open right there, and it's the entire wall with shelves, and they're all categorized on Discogs. I love to collect, and I love to listen to music. You know, it's my obsession, and I'm sure you feel the same way. So to whittle them down to 5 is kind of hard. I almost can do artists. I might try to do some albums for you here. Definitely Pink Floyd, but whether or not I would do metal or Dark Side or Animals or Wish You Were Here, they're like my 4 favorite Pink Floyd records. And then I love Pink Floyd after Roger leaves too, so I love all of them. I might have to, if I had to boil one down, I'm not sure, maybe I'd pick 2 Pink Floyd of the 5 albums, you know. And then Joanna Newsom, she's my all-time favorite artist. I love her so much. I think that she is, I think that we are all just so, she's one of those artists that make you feel lucky that that person makes art, you know. And in fact, I listened to her on my way driving up to Philly today. And I even said to George that I just had a crazy session with Joanna. He's like, oh man, what was that? Because he knows I listen to her like pretty much strictly when I drive up there. And I was like, well, I just dropped a big thing. Well, hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. But it was aluminum foil. I had aluminum foil sitting up here. But she's so good that you will be so happy to listen to her and be so into it. And then it starts to dawn on you that she's so good. And it, like, as an artist yourself, you're just like, oh my gosh. Because, you know, they're just doing such incredible things. And, you know, comparison's the thief of joy. So you don't want to compare, of course. But, like, at the same time, she's just so freaking good. So it's, But it's also inspiring. So definitely Joanna. Gosh, whether I would do East, the YS album, or have one on me. I would probably do East. All right, we got one. We got one record for sure. East from Joanna. Then probably Milton Nascimento, Clube de Esquina, wonderful Brazilian artist who, at the same time as the Beatles were doing all of their stuff, he was like doing those exact same art pop meets folk meets world music in Brazil. And Clube de Esquina #2 is one of those albums I've listened through just so many times. I just love it as the background. And he's got a band called like the Sneakers, but they're really called like Los Borges, but I think it means the Sneakers. Awesome. Milton Nascimento, Clube de Esquina, definitely that. And honestly, maybe even M83 that we were just talking about, Hurry Up We're Dreaming. Maybe even that one. I've listened to that record a crazy amount. I used to do long distance bike riding, and I fell off and I crushed a bunch of ribs and I had terrible road rash, so that stopped my extreme bike riding. But my playlist was it's really funny that I'm listing them right now, because it was all M83, all Joanna Newsom, and all Milton Nascimento. And they're not particularly like pump beats or anything. It's just like that great to go with, you know. Ooh, Tool. Maybe a Tool record would be a good one too. Yeah, Lateralis or Anima. Wow, we have some big overlaps. Like, I love all of the albums you listed. I mean, huge Fish head, huge Fish fan right here. Love Fish so much. Is that how we connect? That's how we connected at first, wasn't it? Like when we were talking about Fish. And Pretty Lights. One of my best good friends, my bro Jake, who plays drums, and we've actually live streamed us playing like just bass and drums together and all. Great drummer. Pretty Lights is his like all-time favorite. He's seen them him a crazy amount of times. So that's like a pretty older record, right? Filling Up the City Skies, that Pretty Lights record. Tool, Lateralis, absolutely just like incredible. It's hard to say how incredible Lateralis is. That might be, I might steal that one, bro. I might put a Tool one in there. Mars Volta, Deloused in the Comatorium. Absolutely huge Cedric and Omar fan here. I love them so much. I've seen Mars Volta and At the Drive-In in concert. I've seen Mars, I think, twice. And then when At the Drive-In got back together, I went and I saw them as well, because I was so into what was that album that One Armed Scissor came off of? That was like the start of it, but then I got like really into them and all their albums and stuff. But I just think they are next level too. Love them so much. And Deloused was like, oh my gosh, they were wonderful. And check this out. I saw, I'm sure you know, with Mars Volta, bro, you know, sadly their keyboardist had passed, and I got to see him before he passed, and he really was like an essential part, you know. And I'm also seeing Kate saying the Bends would definitely be one of them. You could throw in a Radiohead and one in there, definitely, Kate. I might have to do that with Kid A. Maybe that would be my 5 right there. Kid A, Tools, Lateralis, M83, Milton Nascimento, and Joanna Newsom. There's no room for Pink Floyd. We gotta have Pink Floyd in there. Oh no. Yeah, we talked about Fish, and you played Dirt a while ago. That's what I thought. That was our connection, man. That's awesome. You know, that day after, Kate and I listened to a bunch of Fish, and we went through Farmhouse. But yeah, it's so hard to narrow it down to only 5. I'm just reading through your comments, and yes, that's a really old Pretty Lights record. Yep. Such great concerts. Um, was that his name? I kind of forgot his name. Is it Ike? Is that what it is? Is that a capital I there? Or is that an L? LK? Might be a capital I, I'd imagine, right? But I remember that being a real blow to them and their sound, and to them as individuals. You could really tell it really hurt, and of course it would. The last one, the Sword, that you have on there, I've not spent much time with the Sword. I know of them, and I just haven't really spent much time with them. Maybe I'll give them a listen, because we are clicked in with a lot of influences. Honestly, like, I love your list. Pretty Lights is the only one that I haven't spent a lot of time with personally, but it's just because I've been around Jake for so long. He plays them constantly. He plays like Dead Mouse and Pretty Lights and Talk constantly. So it's like I always get my fill when I'm around Jake with those ones, And I think what was that, Kate? The Radiohead song, the Climbing Up the Walls, or is that what you were saying? You said that was so good I want to listen again, or are you saying you want to listen to the Bends? Oh, you're probably saying Fish's Farmhouse. That was so good I want to listen again. Yay, that's awesome. We're getting a Fish fan. Yeah. It really is. It holds up over time. It's incredible. Like says encore. Might do Dirt. Might be able to do Dirt. Let's see. Now that I've listened to it a few times, I'd probably have a better handle on it, because it had been years since I listened to it at that point that we were talking about it. But then I played it for Kate a couple times, I think. Kyle up in here with the real heavy hitting question now. Kyle says, "Yo, don't y'all work?" Yeah, we being bad, Kyle. This is what we doing. Is we being bad. I luckily this week have a light schedule, and I'm going to be really focusing on the music end of things this year anyway. So last year I put a lot of effort into trying to get some savings going on and just focus on my music stuff. So I've got shows coming up. Those are my main ones. I did my radio station gig today. Kate's definitely got work in the morning. I know that, but I think she's technically in bed, And then I've got my students as well that I teach. And I don't have Dirt saved. How you doing tonight, Kyle? I'm just queuing up a Fish song right now. Love it. That sounds amazing. Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling it too, Kyle. Why would this not be good? There we go. And before I just jump right into it, I'm actually going to transfer this over to, because what I'll do is I'll highlight the chords and put them into a document so I have them for when I'm offline. And I want to do that with Dirt real fast. Oh, radio gig was great. So because we work with record companies and management and stuff like that there, it's always a delay of when I can say who we recorded today and videoed, because people that I work with know about this channel, and I don't know that they watch it all the time, but I also don't want to want to be respectful, so I can't say who came through. unfortunately, until the radio station releases it and they have the okay by management and all, by the record companies. But the dude who came through today, he's got a band with him, and next level guitar player, next level, like whoa, young dude too. You know, he's like at the kind of almost at the beginning of his career. You'd almost imagine like he's gonna be popping. Kate says, "I woke up for this." LOL. May go back into sleepy world. Who knows? Yeah, it's 3:30. This will be my last song on for the evening, I think, guys. Not that I'm particularly tired, but you know, I just stay up until the morning light keeps happening, and I don't know that is good for like productivity. But all right, here we go. I'd like to live beneath the dirt, a tiny space to move and breathe is all that I would ever need. I wanna live beneath the dirt, where I'd be free from push and shove like all those swarming up above. Beneath their heels I'll spend my time. Shout your name into the wind, I'll wiggle in the earth and dew. Shout your name into the wind, and sometimes I will think of you. Shout your name into the wind, and if you ever think of me, kneel down and kiss the earth, and show me what this thought is worth. I'll never hear your voice again. Your name into the wind. Shout your name into the wind. Shout your name into the wind. I'll wiggle in the earth and dew. Shout your name into the wind, and sometimes I will think of you. Shout your name into the wind, and if you ever think of me, kneel down and kiss the earth, and show me what this thought is worth. I'll never hear your voice again. Right. That was a fun little one. Kate says, I set my alarm at 2. Didn't see you were live, and I fell back asleep and must have just missed it. Yeah, I think I got on at 2:30. Kate, that was what it was. Um, Lake asks, did you ever get back into that document you found about the government studies into reality? I was curious about that one. Yes, the Gateway documents. Kyle's on it. Yo, that's what's up, Kyle. Yes, that is what we were talking about. I did, you know what's funny? Thank you for reminding me, Lake. I meant to actually, like, sit and make a standalone video where I read through the entire document, and somehow, like, 2 weeks have passed. Maybe 3. Well, I did read through it, though. And I've been listening to constant podcasts since, and oh my gosh, it's amazing how right it all feels, you know? And it's really incredible. And the frequencies is an incredible part too. And the fact that we make music and put them out, and that vibes are a thing, and we are literally all frequencies held together in some way, and consciousness can maybe ride those frequencies. It's awesome. Like, I'm still going to make a standalone video about that. So yeah, I've got it up still, literally on my computer, still here. Let me see. Ooh. Add that source there. I'm just re-adding this as like a window thing. Alright, let's get this little smaller here. Well, actually, maybe I'll make me smaller. Yep, Gateway documents right here. Yeah, Gateway experience. This is on CIA.gov. Awesome. Kyle says Lake says he'd be really interested in a video if you make one. Absolutely. Kate said, I was hoping you would do this one. Thank you, Kate. I'm glad to have done it. But yeah, this is what's interesting here, is having each one of these, like, 1, the introduction of it, and then 2, hypnosis explains all the way through it of what they did to start with this huge endeavor of the Gateway experience. 3, transcendental meditation, which you guys know by now, I'm sure, that David Lynch is my all-time favorite artist, and I love that he literally started a transcendental meditation school. Shout your name into the wind, the motor and sensory cortex, and the third and lateral ventricles. I think I read on live stream like the first 2 pages. Yeah, because here I didn't get to the Gateway and Hemisync. Now that we've briefly profiled the basic mechanics of the principal techniques for altering or expanding consciousness, which share some of the objectives and or methods employed in the Gateway experience, we may proceed to focus on what that technique actually involves. Fundamentally, the Gateway experience is a training system designed to bring enhanced strength, focus, and coherence to the amplitude and frequency of brainwave output between the left and right hemispheres so as to alter consciousness, moving it outside the physical sphere so as to ultimately escape even the restrictions of time and space. Get it? The participant then gains access to the various levels of intuitive knowledge which the universe offers. Literally, my first, it's wild to see it in this and like what it offers. I'm serious. Like my first hardcore mushroom trip that I had, I felt like I was literally plugged into this transcendental knowledge. And I remember thinking that, like, when you left high school, everybody should get an eighth of mushrooms or something. But this probably would be able to do it without that. You know, it was just that I think that changed my frequency enough that I maybe was able to think in ways I wasn't able to think before. And of course, there were, mushrooms, but super intense document. What differentiates the gateway experience from forms of meditation is its use of the hemisync technique, which is defined in a monograph by the Monroe Institute trainer, Melissa Jagger, as a state of consciousness defined when the EEG patterns of both hemispheres are simultaneously equal in amplitude and frequency. Although hemisync seems to be rather rare and of only short duration, I'm sure you can train it to be longer, in ordinary human consciousness, Melissa Jagger states that audio techniques developed by the Bob Monroe can induce and sustain hemisync with the Institute's basic Focus 3 tapes. She also notes that the studies conducted by Elmer and Alice Green at the Moninger Foundation have shown that a subject with 20 years of training in Zen meditation could consistently establish hemisync at will, sustaining it for over 15 minutes. That's incredible. Dr. Stuart Twemlow, a psychiatrist and a research associate of the Monroe Institute, reports that in our studies of the effect of the Monroe tape system on brain waves, we have found that the tapes encourage the focusing of brain energy that can be measured as with a light bulb in watts into a narrower and narrower frequency band. This focusing of energy is not unlike the yoga concept of one-pointedness, which we may translate in Western terms as a single-mindedness. Dr. Twemlow goes on to observe that the individual gets into the tapes beyond Focus 3. There is a gradual increase in brainwave size, which is a measure of brain energy or power. I mean, all of it just feels so good and right when you hear these things, like things that we weren't able to put into words ourselves, but when you read it, it still has that truth feeling, That's at least what it feels like for myself when I'm reading through that stuff, There are, I think, how many bullet points? 37. There's 37. We were just reading up until, what was that, 5 or 6? What was that? So there's a good amount of stuff on the in-between, and that's why I would love to just have it on a standalone video so anybody can access it at any point in time. Yes, 6. Lamp versus laser is where we just were. But it's cool that you guys are interested in that too. It's awesome to be able to find a community in you guys as well that feels drawn to this stuff or feels interested in it too. Lake says it's incredibly interesting and eye-opening. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm excited to keep on reading through. Thank you for reminding me and bringing that back up to the forefront of my mind. I know that this week I'm going to be focusing in on the show that's happening on Friday, and then after that, maybe I can get this video filmed for the weekend. I'll also be live streaming the show on Friday, Friday at 8. If you happen to be around, all good. If not, But all right, crew team, everybody out there, Miss Kate, if you're still awake, Kyle, great to see you here, and Lake. And anybody else out there watching afterwards, I appreciate you guys so much. And it would bring me great joy if you guys all take super good care of yourselves and your family and friends, but mainly yourself, because that's all you can do. It's all you can control, because you deserve it. And I hope to see you guys back tomorrow night. I'll be here. So sweet dreams, everybody. Kate, sweet dreams. Kyle and Lake, everybody get some good sleep, some good water, some good hydration. We'll be back doing some music together real soon. I'll talk to you guys shortly. Peace and love, everybody.